saying that Diddy should not own a team because his bank account is not $1 billion. Okay, and I'm hearing this from Lovey T. I'm hearing it in the Kaepernick. They don't want him as a good old boys club, and they can be voted out if they don't get the team. All right, it's called negotiation. Okay, and it's very true. You don't let everybody know your business plan. Now, as a spy business on my own self, you had to get one thing. I talk about collectivism. One thing I hate about those who are not on African Americans in the community when it comes about collectivism, the collectivism is cultic, social, whatever behavior, what people dress. That's more important. And wealth, generational wealth. Okay, I'm an individual person based on my social and liberty and legal culture. That's why I'm an individualistic person. Okay, and don't control my spirituality, that type of thing. Okay, now, but financial collectivism, not forced, but by choice. Yeah, I'm for that. Now, if Diddy can't get $1 billion because he's a millionaire, then that means he has to share his money with Kaepernick. You get Oprah, she's a billionaire. You can get the Jacksons, Mariah Carey, and then you can get a bunch of, because money talks. One thing about that, yeah, they might be voted out, but guess what? If you get a team of people to work together to own a team, if I put my money, if I say I'm a millionaire, I put my money in Kaepernick, The Rock, Diddy, oh crazy sellout Jordan, Michael Jordan talking about with all them shoes, and he more, what I'm saying? He need to put some money in that. Um, Robert Smith. Robert Smith is an African American descendant billionaire in his country, and they can get the billionaire in Africa. One of the big billionaires in Africa, in Akon. You know what I'm saying? And you collectively put your money together, and then try to own a team. Then you can also get entertainment. Okay, so I mean, and to make a majority. One thing I'm glad that I do have Spanish Creole roots. Thank you. It's funny that I've been speaking Spanish and I was part Hispanic. Okay, well, you can share the money with other minorities. You can add Latin, Jennifer Lopez, or we already said Mariah Carey, because she's part Hispanic too. And then have a bilingual, and then have an English and Spanish and translation on the screen. And they put more $1 billion, so you have money coming from Latin America, from Africa, Asia. You can have Asian business, black identified business owners, Latino come together, mix, identify like myself, want to go Native American. You can, what I'm saying, and you can get the money together, push this, because one thing, since it's a good old boy club, money talks, excuse me for saying, bullshit walks. So, and this is a entertainment, which is a good idea. I mean, in part, it's a bad idea because you don't have to beg the bank funds. Okay, it ain't like Lil Kim's song, "No Time for Fake Ones," why you talk, she count bank funds, but you need to start counting bank funds like the Lil Kim song that he made, well, back in 1996 and 97. I don't forget, I was in high school then, 20 years ago. So since they're talking shit, that's called get bank funds. Meaning you need to invest in there. So everybody put a share to this. So you have Oprah, you have Robert Smith, you know what I'm saying? And, so therefore you get that as well. And I think that would be better if you also include Latinos in this. Hey, they get a share. I'm gonna say that because I'm part Hispanic too, Spanish Creole. We get a share. Part of me get a share too. My side, Spanish side, come from Louisiana, not from here. From Latin America. No, okay. Want to jump on drive rule, screw up identity up, okay? And I know I have our heritage. But truth of the matter is, if you do that, and then you have a bilingual, and then you have vendors coming over there, for example, like Papa John. I'm glad the CEO got kicked out with his racist behind. You can have El Patron. Here in Houston, we have African American descendant Creole business called French's Chicken, the one that Beyonce was talking about in her song "Bow Down" and "I Be On." Okay, you can get them to add some. You know what I'm saying? Have a business. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you have a bunch of businesses of different people coming together to debunk that decision, because they're going to look at how much money. See, they're trying to approach the white American crowd, because this is American football. Let me explain something to you. So I'm glad we're not to learning Spanish. They said football mexicano or football, and football, it means soccer. So every time I'm never forget, um, I had to do an event, and it was a football game, and the part of the place they had a soccer too, and the African guy thought I was talking about the soccer team because he's from Africa. Because to them, football is soccer. Okay, well, that's what they trying to. So that makes sense. So when you speak Spanish and you say football americano means American football with the the different shaped ball. Okay, not the round ball. Okay, so that's what they mean. Okay, so when you speak Spanish, football, that people in Latin America think you're talking about soccer, just like the other countries think you say football, they think of soccer. Okay, so they're trying to count since it's NFL, American Football League, their national. Okay, they thinking about cater to the white American crowd. Okay, that's why they mad about Kaepernick, bend the knee, and all the other stuff. Okay, well, guess what? Well, not to be, and I'm mixed with Caucasian, and all of us are in African American community, none of us ain't pure Negro. But in America, African American community here in the United States, and also Latin America as well. But guess what? What population is growing? Okay, people of color. Okay, so Bunny talks bullshit walks, right? So if you want people of color come to your games because he's a minority, already minority, and like I say, our white ancestors when they came to the so-called discover or what's his name, Columbus, the thug Columbus. Okay, when he was a minority. Okay, we don't forget this is not Europe. Okay, and even Europe, football is soccer. Okay, so okay, hello. So if you're trying to counter to the white American crowd and trying to keep your money there, you're gonna lose money anyway because that crowd is going. I don't matter if Trump is president. It don't matter. Okay. It don't matter if that's why they have population, that's why they don't have fun, Planned Parenthood, the Lord about the birth rate of people of color, African American, whatever. But no, it's the month we getting wise to that mess, the eugenics movement. So the point is, no, when our ancestors who are white came to America in our Native American ancestors' land as a minority, okay, come on, it is what it is. If our African, which is African folks do come to go to Europe as a minority, okay, because it's not popular of African people there, okay, just like in North America. A lot of even the genocide they have blood quarters. That's why many of us are part native, but some of them want to claim that blood quarters, but we are probably related to those people. Okay, our African, Native American ancestors. When they have to go into Europe as a minority, it will come out as a minority. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. They say take a total control like they did in the Americas. I'm talking about the white folks. Okay, so it debunks it because the mixing and I'm sorry. It was my fault that Master was a Rolling Stone. Okay, so it ain't my fault. So the point is, I have a white grandmother for grandmother in the family tree. So the point is, we gotta bring my multiracial background in this. You gotta understand that they gonna lose money anyway because their population is going out. A lot of white women marry men of color, okay, and that it is what it is. So it's not my fault. Demographic change. That's why you have people speaking Spanish. You go to different parts of the United States, and you have to have stuff in English and Spanish because money talks. See, they get mad at Hispanics, Latinos, our people that's some parts Spanish Creole, but my brothers and sisters outside the border of the United States, whether it be from Mexico, the Caribbean, the Spanish-speaking Caribbean countries in Central America and South America, okay, which is Latin America. But it's not, no, it's called demographic money. Money and demographics, financial demographic, because in order to cater to people who don't speak English, you have to cater to them because it's a business plan. You're selling to what your customers need, aka here we go. So since Diddy does music, okay, that's what he looking at. He not looking at the fact that there's a bigger picture, but you can get people to share in your business to bring. Okay, and so that's one thing I don't understand. Economic collectivism, okay, it needs to be taught, not social cultic collectivism. When you in people business and stuff and tell them how to dress it, act, how to wear their head, how to identify, deny their mixed head for mass and all the other stuff. Which I don't know, they're not to deny my mixed head for no white person or ever African whatever. Okay, that what y'all. That's a little stuff y'all worry about who got a permit and whatever. That got nothing to do with your doggone business. Worry about if you worry about African Senate power. Money, cause money talks. Okay, bullshit. Watch all that. You know what I'm saying? That pedal, that was the excuse me, that was your guy. That was the bitch do. You a bitch. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and rake it up. Okay. You know they play songs in edit version at the games. Okay, hip hop music. Watch that's why that this looking at this situation. So you're gonna get those who good in music, those who good in politics, those who good in communication like Oprah, those good in stocks like Robert Smith, and good playing football like Kaepernick. And therefore it makes sense if we all pitch in and debunk it. That's what you do, okay? All right. So, I mean, you can socially integrate it because even though self is legalized in oppressed segregation, when our people of African descent with a dog life, whatever, had money, what the folks do? Got rid and burned down Black Wall Street. So don't use that argument right there. We need to social segregate. No, we don't, because you got enemies within your African descent community. You got enemies outside. Anybody can be in. Cain and Abel was related, and that was his blood brother. And guess what? He stabbed Abel in the back, right, and killed him. So therefore, it can happen. God dog it. I live by that because I look at people's individuals. I look at people as a collective, and I have to. I don't trust nobody with God. What color they are, okay? Because everybody did me wrong, even my own two parents, okay? So you know what I'm saying. So okay, so I get my point. Anybody can do you wrong. Well, I will color they are. So stop looking at that because then when you do hang around those African Americans, you'll get the backstab too, okay? God dog, it don't matter. Shows you got folks in Africa who don't like us. So we not pure African, but that's not my fault. That some of the answers have the white people on put Africans and shit, and the white folks can't answer later on that mixing. Okay, call it is. So truth of the matter is, you need to understand if you pitch in your money, 9 out of 10 you can win this vote. Because they're gonna look at monetary needs. Because they'll get rid of their politics. At least more people of color, and I'm not talking about African, I'm talking about Hispanic, Asian, Native. If we, you know what I'm saying, it makes numbers. You have Asian, Chinese food, soul food, Mexican food, Puerto Rican food, whatever, vendor, because they call small business owners in those communities to make money at the events. Fried chicken, gumbo, you know what I'm saying, Creole food, Asian food, Native American food. Hey, it bring money in part of Native American out of family tree. It bring money to the rest of it besides casinos. You get casino owners a Native American pitch in that way we can have that. So therefore we have this minority business owner in the NFL. That's how you do it. You put your money work. Y'all out there worry about who wear blonde weed, who bleach their skin, who don't like dark skin, who like dark. That don't got nothing to do with trying to struggle. All that BS, that pillow talk that the young guy was saying, that song Breaking because I like that song Breaking Up, is that what the bitches do, okay? So call like it is, you know what I mean? So therefore, stop being that way, please. I don't mean to cuss up here in the channel, but it is what it is. Worry about money for your future, for your kids, okay? Instead of trying to be thug and get up and hood, and please don't, and Diddy, do not bring no coonery in the NFL if you do own it. I don't want to see nobody call some niggas and what's up my nigga acting a fool and hood that shit. Let's be prosperous. Remember our dream back in the day, in African race in the community back in the Jim Crow days. Our dream was to prosper along with love, prosper. All that old hood and okay, leave that in the past. Stop being a white race man's dream. You been a minstrel show for them, okay? As long as they're a minstrel show, I'm for this, okay? You know what I'm saying? As long as it don't miss for show, you know what I'm saying, and all that other stuff, that modern day step fiction and all that other crap. No, let's have some presentable stuff at the NFL games and everything else. In entertainment and music, and please do not use the word nigga in the song. Okay, I don't care if you all ever say or not. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And no cursing. We got kids there, kind of clean the language of the sex language because we don't want the kids hear that. Because I'm sorry, I mean even when I saw Katy Perry, and I'm glad she got. She was smart. She got what's the man name who mixed? But look, about my he lied out and he looked darker and about camera skin like me. Lenny Kravitz. Okay, with the kinky hair. Okay, you know there is a white Jew. Okay, with kinky hair. Okay, you know what this whole called good. Okay, you gotta start stereotyping what mix looks like. Okay, so the point is when he's saying that's a verse of I kissed a girl. I'm glad she did because she knew you're gonna have families gonna get upset. She starts singing that song by herself. You get what I'm saying? So you got there because you don't want to get the backlash with the Justin Timberlake and the Janet Jackson situation. Okay, so therefore it'll be better when you have these games. They clean the language up. You know what I'm saying? They edit the music. So, because you got kids out there of all, you know what I'm saying, a Democrat, out there in the ghetto or the hood, body or whatever, it don't matter. This is money, nobody gonna spend no money. This is no kid, kids doing all that the bad language and stuff, okay? So, therefore, you have to do that. So, you have a clean cloud. And then you have stock bonds, people out there putting stock. You have Ronald Martin instead running his mouth to contribute as well. Okay, offense Ronald Martin, call like it is. You have all these people in our community, in the African American, and Hispanic, and American, and whatever more will pitch in, and we'll have people of color. Because the reason why it's a good old boys club, because it's American football and it's catered to white artists who pay money. You're talking about people who come from corporate America pitching in money. Hold on, let me charge this phone. I feel like Ruby Garcia when she talking. And then one thing about me, bro, I'm getting this idea because I'm reading about business myself. So I'm my own entrepreneur, and I think that needs to be taught in our community. Instead of you young folks, especially Africans, since I been do nothing thugs stuff, start how to have your legit, I ain't saying illegal, legit business. Even here in Houston, we have a minority male. I forgot what it's called in HCC, which is Houston Community College, and you have I think it's just extended to Asian and Native American, and also because you know what I'm saying. When you say black or Hispanic, you have folks. One thing African American people are not fully black. Okay, you have those who like myself who identify as multiracial. Um, and then you have Hispanics as well, who could be other ethnicity as well besides Hispanic. Even though that's mostly African mestizo mixture in Latin America, and also Spanish origin here, like myself, which is Creole down in French, because that's French. Okay, it relates to Spain. And you have white folks from Spain. Okay, that's what I'm saying. But you got to understand that when they need to say minority male, they need to specify and open up because if they have a minority male initiatives. I forgot it's called something in the HEC, and it's 18 to 24 years old. And I wish I known about this. Okay, when I was going to Job Corps, and it's teaching minority men of African descent, particularly in the Hispanic descent, to be their own entrepreneurs. And one thing, if y'all don't want to see no more thugs and cholos and all the other crap and Latin thugs and all, okay, the community leaders in the African American community here in Houston and Hispanic need to stress to these parents, I've been telling people around my mouth, and folks still overlook this program. It's sitting there. They have programs to help you have your own business. So we will not see many brothers Latino being do nothing thugs and cholos and stuff. Okay, so they could be on the Fox News or someone else who try to be Fox News who has the same name as Kaepernick. I want to say his name. Because it's not about him, okay? It's about Kaepernick, but I'm talking about the person who shares the first name of Kaepernick. Y'all know I'm talking about be on YouTube, distorting business, stories, and then making us, here's his Mitchell Show channel, you know what I'm talking about, Falter, whatever his name is. Okay, anyway, point is, so we will not have that mess. But no one's not speaking. Sad when I speak this mess, y'all want to overlook and look at me like a dumb so and so. I'm gonna cuss too much on here. But when something happens, then y'all want to think that I did say that. Okay. But that's okay. I'm not one of the people who make folks listen to me. You don't listen to me, I let them bump their head until they bleed, okay? So, anyway, the truth of the matter is they need to stretch that out and they need to be there and they need to see examples of business. They need to have a lot of these people out in the Hispanic community need to take these young kids out the hood, the ghetto, the juvenile, the barrio, whatever, and show minority men, business owners, so they can stop looking at cholos and thugs and drug dealers and cartel or whatever and hood rats and all that other crap, because it does taint the image. They keep seeing themselves even on YouTube, and it changes their mentality and they think they're supposed to be that way based on who they are. That's why you see this mess going on. Okay. So they take them out the environment. All these NFL players who have African descent in Hispanic. Kaepernick beat y'all behind. I'm sorry, I call it like it is. What's his name? Michael Vick, to shut the hell up, okay? You and your dog fighting, and I'm sorry. Well, even last 10 years ago, I wasn't on your side. I'm sorry, I did, but they don't call me a coon. And guess what? Y'all can call me coon, but guess what? The coon, the person I defended back in 10 years ago is cooning for the white race people, and he darker than me and Kaepernick. Okay, point is, shut up. Okay, God, don't worry about your dog fighting situation because you did not stay in jail for a long period of time, pretty long time. All that dog fights. So I'm trying to tell Kaepernick to cut his dog on hair. Should grow some dog on hair. Or legal people hair along. Here we go with that old collective control. Collectivism trash. Okay. Truth of the matter is, okay, you NFL players, give arenas and all, you need to contribute since you are black and Latino too. You need to contribute to those in the community, okay? You know, Stephen Curry and all the other stuff, and what's the other dude name? And Pittman and all. Scott Pittman and Corey, Kobe, and all the other Kobe Bryant, all that. Let's have programs to help these brothers of color to get out the hood, the barrio, the ghetto, okay, the Section 8 and all that other crap, and let them see examples of men of African American and Hispanic, of some minority group of color to change their mentality so they can be business owners, so they will not be thugging and hood ratting and cholo thugging and all the other and cartel and all the other crap, okay? Because it would change the mentality of that. I'm telling y'all that. Okay, but y'all don't want to listen to me. Shucks, y'all don't hear me though. As we said back in the night, y'all don't hear me though. So while we have discussion about did he not have enough money, that's okay. That means he needs to share his money with those with money and get with Oprah, get with Robert Smith. You know what I'm saying? Who's an African billionaire. It's sad that we've been pumping Trump all these years, and yes, he backstabbed us back in the day because we used to say, oh, we want to be like Donald Trump, we want to have money, but we not talking about Robert Smith, who's an African millionaire, and it's not a billionaire, excuse me. I did not know because if I purposely did know, then yeah, you wouldn't have us saying that we be rich getting a Trump check, okay, Nene, okay. But point is, Robert Smith, look him up. He's a African billionaire, and he got folks. Oh, here we go with that clip. Oh, and that man being something he married to a white woman. Y'all shut up. Stop worrying. Excuse me for him to be nasty. Stop worrying about his nutsack and his wife clique. No offense. I'm sorry to be nasty and vulgar, but y'all get on my nerve with that mess. Worry about your own stuff. You got your own stuff in between your legs and how you use it. Worry about that. God dog it. Get on my nerves. You know, mind your business. Y'all end up getting killed and shot in people's business like that. But anyway, point is, so truth of the matter is, sorry to be nasty. Okay, y'all need to pitch in, get stocks and bonds, learn about that. And rappers and hip hop, start rapping about that. Start rapping about bitches and hoes and niggas and shit. Worry about stocks, bonds, real estate investment. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? You don't worry about getting all the women and the bad thoughts. Worry about being billionaires in stocks and bonds, getting bad thoughts like Donald Trump. Okay, God dog, you know what I'm saying? So, God dog, I want to hear about being on the street, in the ghetto, in the hood, in the, and rocking all that, and going to jail and all stuff, and getting lied that they won't let me out. Can we really? It's about being prosperous. Worry about that, and then we won't have to worry about the NFL not having enough money to get there. Because, yeah, not everyone will all be rich and poor, but guess what? It's also partial our choices in how we handle our destiny. And if we learn how to read them books, and your kids don't want to go to school, put in their head it's a help to be a billionaire the next day. Don't tell them to be another worker, okay? Put in their head to have their own independence, and they'll inspire to go to school. So, you know what inspired me to want to go to school? When I was young, growing up, I flunked the first grade. Let's Whitney Houston, because that's all money, okay? And I want to go to school. I want to be like Whitney Houston, not exactly like her, but be in her status and meet her because I was in love. That's my second love, okay? Besides that, was my first love. And so, if someone put in my head, learn in school so you can be, instead of being an employee to somebody, to be an investor, a billionaire, millionaire in my head, and to be independent from your family, not to be, then I will took it seriously. Because on these years, that's when I start take education serious. Okay? Because I saw that this is my future here, and I don't want to be stuck at my grandparents' house and then running my doggone life. You know what I'm saying? If I did graduate school, where would I be at? You know what I'm saying? So that's why, okay? So if you teach your kids, Go to school to be the next billionaire, millionaire, have your own this and that. They will take it seriously, okay? You want to be on TV. How about owning a TV instead of performing on the TV, okay? See, one thing I don't understand, these white people, why y'all want to be the next star. I'm thinking about that too, but I'm thinking about owning my own shit too, on my own record label, owning on a corporation, and then you have to worry about discrimination and boycotting the Oscars and all other stuff. Okay, we gotta start thinking like a billionaire. And so if you think of being an IT, you're a billionaire. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It tells another cursing here, but the Bible say seeking find out be open. That's what Jesus said. Okay. Yeah, fail our words today and say James say. Now that's why I kind of debunk Lovey T's little argument. It's a good old boy, it's like discouraging. But one thing about me, if you want something to happen, you can't have a discouraging tongue. You have, which is very powerful. You gotta have a aspiration. I mean, encouraging tone to inspire you to go to the next level and that's how you learn positive. You can't tell somebody positive in the next situation. You got to inspire them how to get out of the next situation so they can be positive. You got to give it that I believe in that. So point is because your environment and your influence does destruct you for who you know what I'm saying. And even here, I'm by myself. I already had my own mind when I came here. Okay, how I want my life to be. I'm so used to doing the old way. I'm trying to change it. It's hard from trying to be a think like a worker, from thinking like a worker to think like a business owner entrepreneur. And I would love to be in an area where people are aspiring to be entrepreneurs. And I'm by myself. I don't know how to come out. It's thug and hood rats here. It's no, you know what I'm saying. I gotta have a different environment. It's weird, and the reason why, and I can tell you, the environment is different. When I was at Media Tech, I had the one of the supervisors, white dude I can't stand, was rude and cruel. So of course, and even though my teacher, the Latino one who's Puerto Rican, and then they had the other one who's the white guy who's in Beyonce them dad's class at TSU, who married to my lot system. The environment right there was this mean spirit, and emotionally and psychologically, as a diagnosis. If I'm in an environment and no one else don't want me to make it, I'm not gonna make it. Okay, when I was in Job Corps and when I was in Powell Community College, I was making, even I was told to make good grades. It inspired me because I was around people who's trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? But if you're around people who have it, don't want you to make it, or if you're around people who don't want to make it says a lot. That's why I don't have kids. That's why I'm not out here scheming. That's why I'm having sex. I'm not doing it right. Let me because if I would become a single father in a project home, 9, 10, my kids gonna be like the trash that's here. No offense, okay. I don't want them to see that mess. I don't want them to see the next hood rat and thug and think that's the way of life. Okay, so that's the whole reason why my goodies, my mixed BBC called like it is I'm putting you know what I'm saying. So therefore, when I do get married, have my kids, and I have financial wealth for myself, my wife, and my next generation of children, it makes a difference. Okay, so we start thinking like that, then we'll get what we need to move. Like all that thug and hood, that's why Russell Simmons getting drugged down. Yeah, he didn't get drugged, so did Jimmy Iovine too. Putting his filth in that Ohio sister from BET. She stepped down. Yes, and she'll be in there too, but your sister, ever since Bill, Bob, Roberts, whatever dog her name is, John Webster left and sold out, gave to Viacom, you gave field, and I'm guilty looking at it too when I was watching BET in the back of the day, to our community, which it lets us went down. Okay? You let the white racist perspective of what black in this country came in and destroyed the mentality of our young people. So when you step down, sister, I ain't feel sorry for you. Y'all my own sister. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't feel sorry for her because she allowed that to happen. Why did Bob Johnson, whatever name is, give her the role of CEO, not no doggone, I mean, not CEO, but the owner, she's a billionaire, owner of BET, not Viacom, who's trying to put us in private prison complex so they can collect a check being the next slave in that 13th Amendment, okay? So y'all don't understand that mess. So to Diddy, if you want to have a business and you don't have bank funds, investment, say I'm poor and I'm thinking this because I think outside the box. it takes a person. You can have a crooked person with money or an unintelligent person with money don't mean nothing. Because I remember when homegirl would tell me, you can have all degrees, but if you ignorant, it don't make any sense. You have, I mean, people with degrees who are ignorant too. I'm not saying Diddy is, but if you out here doing it for attention, stop it. But you need to use it in a wise manner and give what Kaepernick and give what other billionaires and millionaires in our African community, dark light, mixed identify, whatever, pure black identify, or whatever, okay, and get this thing going. And then they can look at demographics, because if more African people come to the games in Hispanic and Asian, whatever, it's gonna give them more money. It's gonna overtop the white population is going. Because remember, they're looking at billionaires, business owners, people working for corporate America who are white coming to the game, bringing their families. That's what they're looking at. Okay, I mean, I dealt with events, so that's what I understand to tell all my business. Okay, so point is, get my point? So they're looking at that demographic, the wealthy white population with money in middle class. That's what they're looking at. That's why it's a good old voice plan. They're trying to keep that money, kick folks out like Diddy and Kaepernick to get in. But they see there's also other people watching NFL besides people on the cable and major television networks. They getting their money. That's the whole reason why. Okay, that's what we gotta look at. Okay, that's one thing I love. Diversity. The only color should be worried, even though there's a racial issue in this situation, it's the color green. Not envy green, but money green. As long as it's not the love of money to do evil, could be the evil. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the love to do something good. Put scholarships for those of all, you know what I'm saying? Because white people, I'm sorry. Let me tell you something, my white brothers and sisters. I got cream in the coffee. You already have privilege in this country. Okay? And even though I was applying for scholarships, they got Scottish scholarship, French, German scholarships. They got all type of that. So therefore, you're a guy. Well, shows. I don't say how they can talk about they don't have white privilege. Yes, they do have white privilege. They don't have white privilege in this country. It was built on this country, built on white privilege, especially white male WASP privilege. That's why for a Catholic or a Jew or someone Muslim that's white or any other religion, an atheist or whatever, or agnostic or either or saint, whatever, they're the minority compared to when it comes to culture in this country. Not in numbers, but in culture, because it's a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant male, straight male, dominant country. Ever since our white Anglo-Saxon Protestant straight male ancestors, was like acquired by that DNA in us, came in, took it from our neighboring ancestors before they brought African ancestors over here. Okay, so that, you know what I'm saying, it makes sense. As a triracial person, that's how I can relate to it. Okay, when you do family research on your ancestry, it changed the whole spectrum of life, okay? And how people view things and everything. And see who's intelligent, who's ignorant. The truth sets you free, okay? The Bible says. So therefore, that's what you need to look in. It's investments and people who, and then small business owners they can pitch into and bring their business vendors. They have taco trucks and everything, and soul food trucks and all that other stuff, because they getting money from them too. Okay, they get money to sell their business, making money from the people working there, and also, so you gotta look at all them big numbers in order to get that. So therefore, if it numbers from all, and I'm not saying exclude white people, good white people open to minority partnerships. That's what also, heck, you can get what's his name from Black Lives Matter, George Soros, to pitch in. Okay, he's a white Jew. Okay, so that's how you do it. Money talk, see me from there, bullshit walks. All I gotta say, as aspiring entrepreneur, I know it. God dog it. Bye.